Hello friends, in this video lecture we will be discussing legal MCQs for law entrance examinations. So in this video we will be discussing 5 MCQs of CLAT LLM entrance examination. So these 5 MCQs are from CLAT LLM 2020. Okay. So MCQ number first, the scheme of reservation in promotion is limited to which of the following as per the text of Article 316(4)(a). Okay, so the options are scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, backward class of citizens, PWD candidates, or option D, all of the above. So the right answer over here is scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. So option A is the right answer. तो देखिए जो आर्टिकल 16(4)(a है, it is a very bitterly contested article between Supreme Court and Parliament. Okay, why? Because Article 16(4)(a provides for reservation in promotion. In promotion also it provides for reservation, but it is applicable only to scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Whereas why it is so bitterly contested, because Supreme Court said that Article 16 subclause 4 does does not apply, or Article 16 subclause 1 does not apply on reservation in promotion. It applies on reservation in employment but does not apply in on reservation in promotion. Supreme Court held this in Indira Swahani case. Okay, but Parliament after that amended series of articles to provide reservation in promotion for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Therefore, the Supreme Court in M. Nagaraj case provided, it accepted the reservation in promotion, but also imposed some of the strict conditions before giving reservation in promotions. So the right answer over here is that Article 16(4)(a) provides reservation in promotion for SC and STs. Okay. Now MCQ number second. In Viveka Tiwari, Supreme Court held that the unit for reservation in university should be option A, university as a whole, option B, faculties of the university, option C, departments of the university, option D, A and B both. So the right answer over here is डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ द यूनिवर्सिटी. तो देखिए जो रिजर्वेशन लगता है जो यूनिवर्सिटी में, एज फार एज एडमिशन इज रिक्वायर्ड और एज फार एज एम्प्लॉयमेंट इज रिक्वायर्ड, सो इट विल नॉट बी ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ यूनिवर्सिटी एज अ होल, बट इट विल बी ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट्स ऑफ द यूनिवर्सिटी. जो यूनिवर्सिटी में वेरियस डिपार्टमेंट्स हैं, लाइक डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ कॉमर्स, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ economics, etc., etc. So the reservation will be applicable on the department as a unit, not यूनिवर्सिटी एज अ यूनिट. इसके पहले बीएचयू ने जो है यूजीसी की गाइडलाइन मानते हुए अपने आप को एज अ यूनिवर्सिटी एज अ यूनिट पर रिजर्वेशन को अप्लाई किया था, बट लेटर ऑन सुप्रीम कोर्ट हेल्ड दैट दिस रिजर्वेशन एज अ यूनिट विल बी डिपार्टमेंट्स ऑफ द यूनिवर्सिटी. ओके, सो the minimum number of judges the minimum number of judges of Supreme Court who are to sit to decide a case involving substantial question of law as to the interpretation of constitution shall be. तो कितने minimum number of judges होने चाहिए? So options are 3, 5, 7 or 9. So the right answer over here is option B, 5. So देखिए, this is also given in article 145 subclause 3. It provides that that the minimum number of judges should be 5 as far as substantial question of law as to the interpretation of constitution is concerned. Okay, now MCQ number 4. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court held that right to access internet, देखिए ये right to internet नहीं है, ये right to access internet है, is protected under article 19 of the Indian Constitution. So देखिए इसका right answer is अनुराधा भसीन वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया. क्यों? क्योंकि ये जो केस था, it the background of the case was the abolition of article 370 and imposition of internet shutdown in जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. तो इसके बैकग्राउंड में ये केस था, इन विच कोर्ट हेल्ड दैट फ्रीडम that right to access internet is protected under Article 19 of the Constitution, and it also held that the indefinite imposition of internet shutdown is violative of Article 19. Okay. Right to access. Now, MCQ number fifth. Right to access the internet. Right to access the internet is useful for exercising which of the following fundamental rights? So, the right to access internet is not a fundamental right, but it is useful in exercising some of the fundamental rights. So, the options are freedom of speech and expression, right to carry out trade, business and occupation, right to life, or all of the above. So the right answer over here is all of the above. So all these things, the right to access internet is useful in exercising of the fundamental rights, including freedom of speech and expression, right to carry out trade, business and occupation, and right to life. Okay. So these were the 5 MCQs of CLAT LLM 2020. Thank you all.